Hey, Misty, have you ever heard this sentence where end and beginning stand together?
It sounds strange, right, Pratibha? Because if something ends, how can something begin at the same time?
But that is exactly what Christmas teaches us. When the mankind thought hope had ended, God was beginning something new.
A song that is not just music, it's an authentic history told in simple words.
A journey from the life of Jesus to the cross and to the victory that changed the world.
And now, warm your hearts for the story of Christmas, a story woven into the song End of the Beginning. Let's make space for the girls' choir to shine on the radiant blazing stage.
Choral song by senior girls. I was taking a trip on a plane the other day, just wishing that I could get out. When the man next to me
Thank you to our wonderful choir for bringing this message alive.